The flight attendant removed her stockings in front of all the passengers. She did this because the plane's landing gear had malfunctioned. They had to make an emergency landing. Removing the stockings was to avoid burns in case of a fire. Not only that, but the flight attendant also asked passengers to remove all jewelry. At this time, the plane only had enough fuel for a few more minutes of flight, and the Brown firefighting team had just arrived at the airport runway. Even with their fastest efforts in spraying foam, it was difficult to cover the 5-kilometer runway in just a few minutes. The fire chief immediately decided to only spray foam on the most critical areas. Meanwhile, hundreds of armed police officers and medical personnel also arrived. When the passengers learned about the emergency landing, everyone started to panic. Some were shouting and losing their minds on the plane, while others silently wrote their wills. This was a real emergency landing that shocked the world. On September 10, 1998, an MD-11 aircraft flying from Shanghai to Beijing took off as usual with 137 passengers on board. However, shortly after takeoff, the captain noticed something was wrong.